Good morning, folks. It's Richard Jean here. This morning, we're going to do a little bit of panfish fishing. And this video is really about Mama Sue. She got tired of seeing me throw away all these bluegill and shellcrackers and all this kind of stuff. She loves them. I got to catch her some. And it's just that simple. She got all over me. Let's do it. Folks, I'm going to have fun today. If I'm going to catch her some bluegill and shellcracker, or whatever I can catch out here, I'm going to have fun. I'm not going to worry about catching a limit, I don't think. I'm just going to have fun. Probably 10 or 12 will be enough for her. Now, this is a Shakespeare Micro Series rod. It's 4.5 feet long. Limber, little bitty outfit. And on it, I have a Fluger President reel. Tiny. You can see how tiny it is compared to my hand, or this watch right here. It's real tiny. And I have 2-pound test Vicious on it. High vis line and a little bitty split shot. I'm going to try to get by with this split shot right here. Now, on light line, the common problem with shot is it don't want to crimp tight, and you really don't want to crimp one tight anyway. What it'll do is weaken this little line, and you'll get popped, no doubt. But I put a rubber band. I'll open the shot up, and if you can see, there's a rubber band on the inside. I'll put the shot on, lay the rubber band in it, and then crimp it down with a pair of pliers. That prevents it from slipping, because that's the most common problem on this light line. And I got a distance there of about 7 or 8 inches. And that's a size 8 mustad hook with a half of an earthworm. And that's how I'm going to fish it right here. Let's see if we can find some. This is going to be my first stop right here. What I got to do is search for them and see if we can find some big as my hand or a little bigger. It's going to be big enough. So we're just going to cast out here. Make sure this drag is adjusted. It's pretty good. Little bitty short rod. It looks, look, I done got a bite. Missed him. That was a little bitty fish. Let's cast about right there like that. And the water depth right here, short cast, is about 6 feet. I'm just letting that current bounce that worm along them rocks. Right there. There's fish. Now that might be a keeper right here. Hey, I know he's doing some fighting. I guarantee you that. Little short rod right here. Yeah. That one will be a keeper. Now, I might have been fishing too far out. They got all the floodgates. Look here, what one. Now, that's a good eating size right there. They got all the gates open. And it's real swift, so I'm having to hunt these fish. That's a beautiful fish right there. And he was real tight in against the rocks. That's probably what I was doing wrong. Because of the current, they're probably real close to the rocks, just weaving in and out, is what I believe. But that's a good keeper right there. Quit. Not a real giant, but good enough. Hey, no. Mama Sue will kill me. Somebody throw some tater chip bags in. He's pretty. Let's put him in there. I can say this, split shot size makes a difference. Too heavy, you'll stay hung up all the time. Too light, you won't get near or on the bottom. So you gotta mess around with split shot size. I mean, it's real important around these dams right here. Here's a bite right here. There we go. Now that might be a pretty good gill. It is. No, that ain't no gill. What we got here? It's something different. Man, what a beautiful, beautiful fish right here. Oh, my. I want to show y'all this one. Now, that is beautiful. Come on in here. Look at there. That is a beautiful fish. That's a take-homer right there. No doubt. But we got plenty, so I'm going to let him go, folks. That's a bluegill and a red ear hybrid. Right there. That is a hybrid. Let's let him go. Beautiful fish, but yeah, split shot sizes around these dams. Too heavy, you'll stay hung up. Too light, you can't get to the bottom. You do have to mess around with it until you get exactly what you need. You don't want to stay hung up in the rocks. You want to be hung up in the fish. Or I do. But I'm just letting it move across real slow. A little bit challenging with this little line like this, but it is sporty, to say the least. There he is. I almost let him get away from us. What do we got here now? It's a good one, whatever it is. It's a good one. Looky here. Man, that's a beautiful, beautiful colored up fish. There's not many fish colored up as pretty as the shellcracker and hybrid combination. That's a big one right there. Look here. Ooh, I hate lifting him up. There's another one. Look at that pretty fish. I've got plenty. There's no need for me to keep no more. Matter of fact, I got another limit. Probably around the limit. Now that one might be a full-blown shellcracker. I'm not sure, but it's a good one. Let's let him go. Now, when I stuck him with this little limber rod, folks, it was like a rock. And that's exactly how I hook them up, just like that. It looks natural. Streamlined. And it catches fish. Let's catch another one. Oh, God. Oh, that hurt. Oh, whoa. Oh, my. This may be a jumbo. Maybe a jumbo. Yep. That's a lot better than we've been catching, folks. Now then, I may be out of the doghouse. That's a good bluegill right there. I found me a little better situation right here. How the eddy comes in here and it curls and it throws a little whoop-de-doo right there. I can't explain it, but I know what I'm talking about. Maybe we found them this time. Let's bring the stuff over here. Come here. She likes them bluegill. And she got awful aggravated at me the other day. So not bringing some with all them I caught. I probably caught, oh my goodness, I bet you I caught 3 limits, about 90. And didn't bring nary one home, and that got me in trouble. It got me in bad trouble. So, that means we better catch another one. There's a fish. Easing off with it, and there he is. That's a good one. A lot of fun with this little 2-pound line. I almost brought me some 1-pound line, but, ooh, that's a shellcracker right here, or red ear. No wonder he fought so much. Look at there, look at there, look at there. I couldn't have lifted him up that way with 1-pound line. That's a nice one, folks. That's a nice one. We're gonna eat that one. That Sue loves them shellcracker. I keep calling them shellcracker, and excuse me. Y'all know the real name is red ear sunfish. Let's put him in the bucket. Right there, we're mounting them up now. And I don't believe this water right in here is any deeper than around 5 or 6 feet. It's pretty shallow right here. But there's one particular place right here. I'm using a small shot. So, there we go. If I get it in the right spot, it'll go on to the bottom. And when it does, I get bit. Pretty quick, too. There's a bite. There he is. Oh, my. Now, he was on out in that current a little bit, so he may not be as big as I think he is. But he's feeling like a good one. That current will fool you. Come on in here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look at there, look at there. It's all about getting enough to eat right here, folks. I'm tired of getting chewed out all the time. My goodness. I'll make sure that she's got some fish this evening. Put him in the bucket. That fish was borderline. I almost threw it back, and I kept thinking about, she claims she likes them as big as your hand or a little under, and that was a little under. Y'all got to please your women. You'll be a lot better off if you'll please your woman. It'll make life a lot easier and enjoyable. Let's catch another one. My. I didn't even know that fish was on there. I thought I was hung up. I was into a good one. Looky here. Thought I had the bottom, folks. That's a Jim Dandy. Jim Dandy. And I don't wad my worms up. Just like that's how I like to fish. It looks real natural to them, I think. Of course, you could catch them wadding them up, too. I mean, it just depends on what you're confident in doing. But, hey. Let's put him in the bucket. Now, we're mounting up some good ones right now, folks. Mama Sue's going to give me my way for a while, finally. She might actually take me to McDougal's.
Go home.
Folks, that was a lot of fun right here. If you've never got you a little outfit like this, get you one. Now, I'm going to admit that 2-pound test line is a little bit extreme. I have done this with 1-pound test line, but it's really hard. If you don't watch it, you'll get popped off. 4 to 6-pound test line would be a lot better, but if you like living on the edge, well, get you one of these right here, or something similar to it, something really light. Makes a good fight, a good battle, gives that fish a fighting chance. I want to say to y'all, once again, the things that y'all have done for this channel has been something else. I deeply appreciate it, and I love each and every one of y'all for building this channel up to where it is right now. I never thought this would happen. I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. And there's a lot of people out here and they're going to think I'm nuts, but this is me. I love the Lord and I love everybody. So if they don't know me, one day they will. Whoa. Whoa. And remember, go fishing when you can, because it's good.